Welcome to another episode of Chef Knives to Go Quick Look Product Reviews. I'm Steve Gamache, and what we have is the Kanehide PS60 Steel Sujihiki or Suji 240mm slicing knife. And so the way these are made is it's a laser cut piece of steel. It is a mono steel construction, so it's a single piece of steel that's ground and shaped. And they've got a really nicely done integrated bolster on it. But so this is PS60 full stainless steel. It's really easy to sharpen, holds a nice edge, and will get very sharp. Heat treats around 60 Rockwell, maybe 61. This is similar to the TK series. The TK is kind of a semi-stainless that's a little bit easier to sharpen, more like a good reactive carbon steel, like a Shitogami or something like that. But these are also, I'd say, very reasonable to sharpen, and full stainless steel. So you kind of have your choice there of flavors, if you will. Other than that, they're quite similar. Handles, colors are different, but they're all really nice knives. So this particular one, these will be similar on weight and dimensions per knife, fairly similar. So this one's 172 grams or 6.1 ounces. Edge length is right about 240 or 9.5 inches. Overall length about 360 millimeters, and pretty much about the same thickness all the way down. So I got about 2.2 at the back here on millimeters of thickness at the spine, about 2.1 halfway down, and then it pretty much just holds that until you get about maybe 1.5 inches, and then we start, keep the camera there, we start dipping down to a pretty thin tip. So these are nicely ground. Fairly thin at the edge. This isn't the world's tallest blade because it's not a Gyuto, it's a slicing knife, so it's a Sujihiki. But nice fit and finish on the spine, and they've done choil work, so it's comfortable there. These are quite sharp out of the box. You'll generally see a little bit of a polished area near the edge on the right side of the blade. They're just kind of thinning that out towards the edge. You don't tend to see that on the left side of the blade as much, but so you'll see this one actually has a little bit kind of on both sides, but these shinier areas near the edge are kind of just thinning it out to increase performance. Blade height is about 38 millimeters at the back, so kind of typical heights for this type of knife. The handle is a stabilized rosewood, kind of pack of wood, but it's rosewood colored. And nice fit and finish all the way around. You got stainless steel rivets. You got a full tang on these all the way through. And then you've got a very nicely done integrated bolster that's super smooth all the way down. So it's just a really nice package, well executed, attention to detail, consistent line of knives. So they've got screened in kanji and logo there on the right side of the blade as you'd be holding it. And then here's the left side of the blade, just plain. Machine finish vertical marks on it. Let's get our beauty shot here. This one's a little tricky. Guess we'll go with that. Again, fit and finish is really nice. Balance point is just about at that choil with the heavier full tang handle. But handle size is just kind of average for this. Pretty not out of the ordinary, big or small. These have fairly flat slab sides on. The handles, you've got a little bit of I don't say a corner there, but it's not like real rounded, but it's definitely got a nice comfortable feel to it. Let's look at the profile. Some people like to use these as utility knives as well. All in kind of one. They're using that. They grab it and do some general board work with it. So here's what your board edge profile looks like. So just pretty versatile profile, a little flat in the back, a little bit of belly. I can get in there for rocking, so you can get some stuff done with this. You want to do double duty with it. Again, it's kind of born to be a slicing type knife, but you can also definitely use it for some board work. Clearance isn't great here, but usually people make accommodations for that and how they work. But just a very nice line of knives. This is just another one of the many shapes and types available in this line. Both the PS60 and the TK are equally nice. It just kind of depends on what flavor of steel you want and if you like a certain color on the handle. So this is the Kanehide PS60 full stainless Sujihiki 240mm knife.